coming up in just a little bit.
Yeah, something to remember. We've been teasing it all week, and now is the time.
Yeah, we're so excited we were able to attend your wedding. It was such a great night. Everyone had so much fun. On my social media right now, I have some of the pics from the photo booth from your wedding. But congratulations on your wedding. We wanted to share some of your honeymoon pics too.
Yeah, so we decided to be a little more adventurous with our honeymoon, and we did it for 2 weeks, and we decided to do Europe. So we flew into London, and then we went to Scotland, and we went to Norway.
Such an amazing trip. We were following on your Instagram and stuff because you were posting a lot of pictures.
Yes.
Out of all, you stopped, you drove, you did all the things, but out of all of the places, do you have a favorite?
I think Scotland
or country?
Yeah, country was Scotland, just because it was very similar to Ireland. If you've been, very, very similar.
Yeah.
But also the mistake that we made with Norway is that it was off season, so it wasn't as busy or crowded, which was great, but a lot of things were closed. And so I think that was one thing that was unfortunate, but this is going to be some of the photos. So this is a stave church. So that is what the Vikings used in Norway. If you've been to Epcot, they have one in the Norway version there that is modeled right after it. That was a glacier right there that was just very serene. This was a ferry ride through the fjords, so it was more of that famous one. That was our first day in London there. So taking Cole to go see Big Ben. I kind of convinced him to do London. He didn't want to do it, but I told him this is something that you won't really want to do again. And right now is a great opportunity, especially we watch so many movies, and you get to see Big Ben and the London Eye and London Heathrow.
Right.
And so I was like, you could say that you've been there.
Right.
And so when we were flying home, he was watching a movie and it had London Heathrow, and he paused it and showed me. I said, see, like that was what I wanted. So it was fantastic, and we even had the double-decker bus behind us.
That's a perfect
It really is. That was just a stunning waterfall and a rainbow off to the side too that it was creating. And then also right after this one, I was going to see what that photo was. It comes right after this. That was in Scotland, and so that was a castle. And I know a lot of the folks that are, I think, Outlander fans. Is that what takes place over in that area? They have a new spin-off show that's about to come out, and that castle is actually in it.
No way.
Yeah. So,
well, I'm so happy you're back, but so happy y'all had the best time. Like, that's just the sweetest time. It really is.
Real quickly, is there like one or two things maybe that like stood out the most on the trip?
I would say the glacier that we were at in Norway, because it was pretty much at the very end of a valley. And so we were the only people down there. When we first got down there, there was 2 people, but then they left. And so we were the only people. So it was just dead silent. And if you've ever been to a glacier, you start to hear the loud popping. It's almost like gunshots. And that's the glacier moving. And so as soon as you start hearing it, you look at it, and then you'll start to see some of the snow and ice just beginning to fall. And so it was more serene, and just being able to be the only people there in that moment. We really liked that one. And then we went to the really tall part of a mountain, and there was so much snow. I didn't have the photo, so I couldn't share it. But we were driving along snow, and our car was about here, but the snow over doubled the height of the car.
Wow.
And so to just be able to drive through that was looking up at the snow on the side of the road that they had plowed out of the way.
So cool. Well, from snow to 89 potentially this weekend. Welcome back.
Thank you. I know we were greeted with that humidity. We flew into Pensacola, and so we were greeted with the warmth, but we're happy to be back. It's good to be home, and especially surrounded. We have Layson and the dog and the cat again. So
everybody's happy.
Yeah, everyone's happy now.
Congrats on everything.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. We're so excited for you. And we are talking about the weather and the heat with the new season upon us. Spring is the perfect time to focus on your wellness. A nutrition expert will join us with some suggestions ahead.
That's right. Also, spring is a great time to update your wardrobe. A fashion stylist shows us how we can transition from spring to summer effortlessly. We are going to have that next on Studio 10.
All right, time now for a fun foodie Friday where you're trying the Vlasic pickleballs, and yes, it does have a kind of a play on words with the sport pickleball. It's dill pickle flavored corn puffs.
I wanted to show you, even the back has like a pickleball right there. So yeah, this is what it looks like. We all like pickles, regular old pickles. Do you like the thought of the pickle flavor on something else?
Not really. I enjoy a good pickle. Layson loves the pickle chips, like the Lay's ones.
Sure.
Not for me.
Yeah.
So this is a good describer here. dill and vinegar flavor in every bite, gluten-free pickle-flavored snack, and they say it rivals all other salty snacks on the court.
And online, it does have a rating of 4.5 out of 5 stars with 120
Wow.
reviews. 91% of reviewers recommend the product.
But do they love pickle flavored things?
Vlasic. Yeah, well, that's right. So sometimes, like, you say, I love this, say it's a Disney movie. I love this Disney movie, but it's people who love Disney. If you only survey people who love Disney to begin with.
Yeah.
So this is pickle.
Yeah, they are a proud
Cheers.
sponsor of the Association of Pickleball
I don't like
Players.
the thought of this. The scent is
It's very strong.
let me tell you. I don't want to do this.
Put it. No.
I can't.
No.
I can't.
This
I really
is
can't.
unacceptable.
I hate that.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I do think it's more of the corn puffy taste than it is the pickle taste.
I should also
I get it
say
at the end. I get it at the end.
At the end, though.
At the end, I get more pickle.
It turns very dilly at the end. Would you say that?
Yeah, my only complaint, I wish that they would not have colored them bright green.
Yeah. No shade against Vlasic. Like, if you love pickled chips, like Layson's going to love these. I just do not love an artificial pickle flavor. I want a dill pickle or a pickle pop, and that's it.
Let me tell you about my girl here. So when she eats jalapeno chips, she prefers it be the artificial flavored jalapeno chips.
That's actually the
as
truth.
opposed to the one with the real jalapeno flavoring. Now with this, you're saying the exact opposite.
I know. Don't come after me like this.
I am coming after you.
on
I'm
live
mad
television.
at your small
Do you
bite.
like that? I just don't. I can't.
No,
I don't mind it, but I would not buy it.
At first, I'm like, this is okay, but then that really strong dilly
the really strong
aftertaste hit.
the
I'm like,
end,
nah.
Yeah,
I'm
at the
out.
beginning, I liked it, and then I got
Another
the
one. Nice.
I did a second
I
one.
have to confirm my thought.
Again, Big Crunch. That is true. Nothing against them. I just don't like a pickle flavor.
But
other
for all
than
you pickle fans out
you
there,
will love
this.
Love this. All right, we've got more food heading your way. We've got Mexican food heading your way with Taqueria Mexico. We're finishing up, you guys, with the fajita taqueria. It's massive. Massive. Yes.
Excited to check that one out. Plus, also, I'm going to be talking more about your forecast. Again, temperatures today, expecting those to be maxing out in the mid-80s, above average for the end of April. But temperatures could be near or record-breaking by the time we get towards the weekend. I'll talk more about that coming up when we come back.
More on this in a second, but first, the action sequel, The Accountant 2, and the horror movie Until Dawn are part of this week's new releases.
Here's a look at what's new in theaters and at home with Ashley Dworkin.
Anything in this world better than punching somebody in the face.
Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal lead the action-packed sequel, The Accountant 2, with forensic accountant Christian Wolf recruiting his brother to solve the murder of an old acquaintance.
You're not like they say.
The fantasy adventure The Legend of Ochi follows a young girl raised to fear an elusive animal known as Ochi. But when she bonds with a baby Ochi, it leads her on a quest to bring him to his home.
Every night something new is trying to kill us.
The horror movie Until Dawn centers around a woman whose friends join her in searching for her missing sister and end up trapped in a terrifying time loop, trying to escape a masked killer.
Sir, I know you can hear me.
Jack Quaid and Jeffrey Dean Morgan team up for Neighborhood Watch, about a mentally ill young man who thinks he witnesses an abduction and turns to his retired security guard neighbor to help him investigate.
Nothing lasts forever, Tommy.
The documentary Cheech and Chong's Last Movie spans Tommy Chong and Cheech Marin's career, including the comedy duos Split and Reunion.
Everybody's got an angle.
The 1950s set book-to-screen drama On Swift Horses stars Daisy Edgar Jones, Jacob Elordi, and Will Poulter. The story follows married couple Muriel and Lee, whose lives are upended by Lee's brother Julius, sparking a risky romance and unexpected love.
You have no idea what I did.
On streaming, Netflix adds Havoc, starring Tom Hardy as a detective battling through a criminal underworld to save a politician's son, exposing a dark web of corruption.
They said if you move it, that.
Paramount Plus adds the documentary The Children of October 7th, with influencer and activist Montana Tucker sharing the stories of Israeli children impacted by the Hamas attacks.
I was just focused on surviving.
In Hollywood, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
So this is my dog, Lila. We're taping something, a new dog collar, and we'll show you after the show later.
Okay, bye.